So the first question is, when should you start? Ideally, you would start revising when you start tuition, but I suspect that that's unreasonable for most people. So the main thing is as soon as possible. We would recommend at least a month before the exam is due to take place. How should you go about revision studying? Well, the first thing is to have a plan. Make sure that you're going to cover all of the syllabus areas and make sure that you're going to answer lots of exam questions, whatever the format of the exam actually is. Once you've got a plan, stick to it. It doesn't matter if you change it slightly, it doesn't matter if you miss an evening out here or you miss an hour there, as long as you make sure that you catch up so that by the time you get to the exam, you are confident that you've done everything you possibly could have done. How should you go about doing it? So what should you actually do when you're doing your revision? One of the most important things is probably not to try and do too much in one go. So chop your revision studying up into chunks, maybe half an hour an evening for 3 evenings is better than trying to do an hour and a half one day. Focus on the key parts of the syllabus and particularly the bits that you find difficult. There are lots of students who decide to concentrate on the things that they find easy because then they get the satisfaction of knowing they can do them. The trouble is, if the student finds them easy, they'll be able to do them in the exam anyway. So concentrate on the bits that you find difficult. When should you do it? Well, make sure, again, you start as soon as possible because it is a challenging thing to do. You're setting yourself a difficult task. How should you do it? Make sure that you are methodical. So in your plan, make sure that you're going to be covering everything and make sure your plan is complete before the exam. What should you make sure you do? Remember, you want results. So whether that means lots of question practice, whether that means lots of knowledge revision, it's up to you. You want to come out of the exam with the result that you deserve. Remember, good revision is going to lead to exam success.